All right, today we are going to take some notes on comparing numbers. You are going to need your blue math folder, you need a pencil, and we are going to use a yellow marker and a purple marker. All right, so make sure you have all of your supplies. And we are going to turn in our notebook. We did page 3. So now we are on page 4. All right, so let's go ahead and number our page. And the title of this page is going to be Compare Numbers. For this page, we are actually not going to do a big rectangle. Okay. We are going to take our yellow marker and we are going to draw a Pac-Man. Now, the way I'm going to start mine, I'm going to draw it up here. Don't draw it gigantic because we're going to put another one down here. But I start with kind of a sideways V. And then I'm going to draw kind of a C around it, just like that. And then you can color it in. Just be gentle when you color it in, because if you do the ink, if you stay in one spot too long, it will tear a hole in your paper. So be very careful with that, okay? All right, and then we can use our pencil and we can put a little eye here if you want. Okay. I normally draw a bow on mine. If you want to draw a bow for their hair, you can draw like an X and then do a line and a line and color it in like that. So you have a Miss Pac-Man. All right, and the reason we use Pac-Man is if you look at Pac-Man's mouth right here, it creates the less than sign. All right, so we are going to write directly onto this Pac-Man less than. And if we are comparing the numbers, let's do 24 and 113. If we compare those, 24 is less than 113. When you think about playing Pac-Man, you know, Pac-Man is always eating the little dots. So I always think of my Pac-Man has his mouth open to the largest number. All right, so the mouth is open to the larger number. All right, and then down here, go ahead and put your hand like right here, because I do want you to leave just a little bit of space right here in the middle, because we're going to write ourselves a little note to help us remember how to compare. All right, you're going to draw a sideways V going the other way this time. So your point is going to go toward the right. And now you're going to draw a backward C. And you can color it in a little bit. And just like at the top, we're going to draw an I. And if you want to draw a bow, once again, kind of a swooshed X, draw a line there and color it in, draw a line here and color it in, and you got a bow. You don't have to draw the bow, but you can if you want. Okay? Now we're going to pay close attention to the way the mouth on this one goes. You notice it goes the other way. And this guy means greater than. All right? So if we are comparing the numbers, let's say 236 and 89. 236 is greater than, is greater than 89. All right. So once again, the mouth of Pac-Man is opening up to chomp the larger number. Okay. All right, in this middle part, we're going to write ourselves a note. All right. To compare numbers. It's supposed to be begin. B-E-G-I-N. Begin at the largest place value. Okay, so even if we weren't sure about this number up here, which one was greater than and which one was less than, we have a number in the hundreds place over here, and we don't have a number in the hundreds place over here. So it'd be the same as having a 0 in front of that 2. On these, we start at the left and work to the right, but you start at the largest place value. So if this number has a digit in the hundreds place and this one doesn't, you automatically know this one is larger because you have some hundreds here. All right, and the same thing down here. We have a number in the hundreds place and no number in the hundreds place here, so we know this one's got to be larger because it has hundreds. Okay, now we're going to use our purple marker really quickly, and we're just going to make like a little cloud around those words right there, around that helpful hint, so that it brings our attention to that and we can remember. All right, so that is it for your notes on comparing numbers.